Hey everybody, this is Lee Beatty, and I want to welcome you guys today to this video. I'm going to talk to you about for those of you business owners, these people that need more customers, that need more business here in the Richmond, Virginia area. I currently live in the Chesterfield area, so I'm going to do something similar for you folks. But some of the reasons why you should probably listen to me. Yesterday I did 3 sets of trainings, and as today, what you're seeing right now for Need More Customers, Business, Richmond, Virginia, you're going to see I'm actually going to take that top slot just because, a lot of you business owners, I'm not, trying to do the whole I'm better than anybody else. It's just I have a unique set of skills that can help you business owners here in the Richmond, Virginia area. I recently, just a few minutes ago, I just came from speaking with a potential client, and really kind of a unique situation that these folks were in, and they were really wondering how they can get more customers. They need more customers. They need more business. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about 3 different factors. So I'm going to make 3 promises to you today. 1, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and why should you trust me. 2, I'm going to give you some resources, whether you know them or not. And 3, at the end of this, you can actually contact me. I just started a Facebook fan page for you folks here in Richmond, Virginia. And it doesn't matter if you watch this, you're from Seattle, you're from the UK, or wherever you're at in the world. Just know that I can actually help your business, and this is one of the reasons why I'm actually doing this. So, all right, so those are 3 promises I'm going to make. So, if you need more customers, the first couple questions I need to ask you are, what are you doing right now to get customers? Do you have a list? Do you have customers calling you? Do you have an email subscriber list? If the answer is no to that, don't worry about that, because some of the things I'm going to actually talk to you about, you can actually use Facebook for. If you have any type of advertising budget or anything like that, then I'm going to tell you an amazing resource. I'm going to show you, over the shoulder, if you will, why should you potentially look at this, or if not, folks, one of your biggest holdups that you're going to have in your business is that you're not collecting a name and an email address. Okay, there's a big opportunity for you to do a couple things with that. 1, you're actually getting you're converting someone from a cold client or customer to a warm client. At that point, they're going to be interested in your newsletter, your specials, your coupons, whatever it is that you're offering. And if you don't know how to do that, folks, I can help you do that. That's one of the things that I do help businesses with. The second thing that with that email list is you can drip on these folks. I'm sure many of you who are doing email marketing right now, maybe you know this or maybe you don't. When you actually go in and you opt in with your name and your email address, what happens, or you can be followed up with as a prospective client, somebody who's a warm. You at that point go from what you consider a cold lead to a warm lead, and then when you're actually opening up the follow-up messages from the autoresponder messages, you then go to a hot lead. You go to somebody who's interested in what that particular person is saying, and what that business is saying. And if you don't know how to do that, don't worry about that, folks. I can do that for you, okay? I have a lot of different things I can show you, but folks, the reason why you're actually probably watching this and why you're seeing this is, 1, you're probably noticing that, and you're going to notice that I'm on the top, I'm on the first page, and I'm going to stand out from all the other results on here. It's going to look a little different than what you're seeing on the page that I'm ranking for, okay? Because you're going to see my face, you're going to see, an illustration, you're going to see some things that are going to direct you to a Facebook page. You just go there, like it, I give free information away. The second thing is that if you need more customers, do they know your message? Do they know what you stand for? So if somebody walks in, let's just say you're a restaurant, are you offering them, how are they finding you? Okay, are they Googling you? Are they using their phones? Are they using you to interact with your business? Are they calling you? The best thing I'm going to recommend for that is a mobile app for your business. And luckily enough for you guys, everyone that's watching this, I'm going to be doing a mobile app for your business special this month. And actually, since I just moved here to the Richmond, Virginia area, I highly recommend that you take me up on those services. And you can go there with real simple. Just it's getyourapptoday.com/sharebeat, and that's CHERBEAT. And don't worry, I'm going to show you all this stuff. And the third thing is social media, folks. I've got, I should pull up some of my, some of my pictures that I take on a regular basis, because, a lot of people don't understand, and I'm going to show a couple here right now that I've just taken recently. You ever heard of a company called Applebee's? You probably don't see it very well. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, Applebee's. How about, they're on social media. They're on things like that. Let's just say, have you ever seen the restaurant Impossible show? Look at that. They got their social media. They got their mobile app out there. Folks, what happens as a result when you're not on social media, you're not collecting a name and email address, and you're not interfacing with your customers on a regular basis, what's happening is, you don't really know who your market is. You're kind of shooting in the dark. And one of the big reasons why I'm going to suggest that you start collecting a name and an email address is you can literally correspond with the people that are, that are interested in what you have to say. And what does that mean? So when you go in and you opt in and you put your name and your email address, folks, that is a customer for life. That is something, whether a website goes down, whether your brick and mortar business goes down, you have a customer, you have a database, you have warm leads now. You have people that are at least interested in what you have to say. That's one of the reasons why I asked you that initially with this, are you collecting a name and email address. And again, if you don't know how to do that, folks, I can help you with that. And this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this for the Richmond, Virginia area. The second is social media. Folks, for those of you who think that social media like Facebook is just for people that are telling you what they're eating, and Pinterest is just for recipes and things like that, folks, that is so wrong. Right now, I'm using 2 of the top 4 web-based properties in the world right now. And if I were to set this up through my 22 social app, I've been using 3 of the top properties in the world. Actually, I'm using 4. Okay, Google's the #1, and if you go right now to need more customers, business, Richmond, Virginia, more than likely I'm on the first page. If not, it's going to be there in a little while. Secondly, Google Plus. People can actually watch this hangout on Google Plus. That's a social media network. That's the fastest growing social media network in the world ever. Okay, that's ever. And there's 540 million active people that log into that. 3, YouTube. YouTube gets 1 billion visitors a month. Folks, that means that it's the #1 largest video search engine in the world, so #1 largest video sharing site in the world. And folks, I'm leveraging this right now, okay, while I'm doing this hangout. I'm actually showing you, this is some of the things, and one of the little description you're seeing down here, that's free. That's built into the hangout toolbox, and you could do it as well, okay? I'm not saying that you're going to have the same results as me, but I'm demonstrating how you can get more customers. For me, because a lot of you folks don't know me here in the Richmond, Virginia area, or maybe you don't know what ShareBeat is, or you don't know how to get more customers, and if you need more business, what do? This is why I'm telling you this, okay? So, and the third is a mobile app. Folks, like I said, these are the 3 core components that I talk about, right? And the fourth really is a business, a book. And right now I'm actually finishing up what I consider to be the ultimate business card. I cannot coin that phrase. I actually heard that for some other guys, and I've written a couple books. You can find me on the Amazon platform. I did that, and I rank 4 specific terms using Amazon's leverage, if you will, on the search engines. But those 4 components, so you're collecting an email address, you're using social media, you got a mobile app, and maybe you have a book, maybe you have you know, if you're a restaurant, maybe you have your own sets of recipes that you want your customers that they can buy from you. As something to monetize. It's something to help you. That's something to help establish your brand. And you know, if you're needing more customers, a lot of what you're seeing as an issue to getting more business and needing more customers and needing more subscribers and getting that into to constantly really jump in into understanding your messages, you have to be branded across all these different platforms. That's why I show you. And again, I'm going to go back to my camera here. You know, this is something I saw on Restaurant Startup, and it was something I watched Shark Tank and all that. You don't see it was on their food truck. Okay, so they're on, and then look at that, Applebee's. Hopefully you can see it a little better. But Applebee's, look at that. They got Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and they're giving you their website. I mean, folks, I mean, here, I'll show you a couple. I was in the mall the other day, and here's another unique feature. It's about all these platforms I'm talking about. And again, if you want some more of this information, I'll be glad to share it with you. You can watch any of my videos. But the reason why I'm doing these videos, because let me explain something to you. I did traditional web development for the first 5.5 years I was on the internet, and then I got hacked. I lost hundreds of websites, literally hundreds of websites in one night. Okay, and when anyone can tell you that that doesn't hurt you or whatever the case, they're lying to you. For me, I dealt with it. I put those sites back up, and then I got hacked again. Excuse me. And the thing is, what that did is it made me realize, because for folks, when I first started online, I was a technophobe. I was scared of the internet. I was scared of everything, and I didn't know anything about what I'm talking about needing more customers. I didn't know who my avatar was, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. I didn't know what my market was. All I saw was, hey, this gets this many searches, and I was doing keyword research wrong. And really, when it all boils down to it is, you know, I taught myself how to do this, but I didn't necessarily teach. Literally, I paid, you know, to a tune of $150,000+ for products, services, plugins, themes, trainings, all this stuff. Blah blah blah. Okay, enough about me. What makes me somebody that you should listen to is everything that I've been doing lately. I've been showing to you guys. I've been giving you documented proof. Because like I said, if you look right here, you don't see it. It's going to be actually in the hangout above here. It's the title of this is Need More Customers, Business, Richmond, Virginia, and you're going to see, you can go into Google right now and see that I'm on the first page. I'm more than likely on the first page, or you can type in Need More Customers, Business, Richmond, Virginia review, and more than likely I'm there as well. And if not, I will be ranking within the next hour or two, just because I'm leveraging the power of a video. I'm leveraging the power of a social media that is again, folks, Google Plus and YouTube. They're owned by Google, so they're gonna everything that's Google based, I'm using it, and it's costing me nothing outside of my web, getting online. Okay, but so let me back up. All right, so for all you folks are saying, hey, yeah, I need more business, I need more customers. First off, what is your audience? That's the very first thing that you need to target. I've actually talked to a lot of business owners around here where I live. I live in the Chesterfield area, and I've talked to a couple businesses. And it's kind of odd because I go in and I talk to people about some of the things that I can help them out with, mobile apps and and things like that. And it's funny. It's really odd because I don't see a lot of these businesses out here, and it was really odd. They're saying I'm soliciting, and so I got to the point now. I just do these videos. Somebody wonders what I do, I can just show them on my cell phone. Hey, go to this. This is what I'm ranking for. That's what I'm ranking for, and that's what you should know. So who's your audience? For me, my audience is all of you business owners out here, all of you people who are needing more customers, all of you people who are really trying to get some information with regard to what it is that you can learn. Okay, so again, let's recap, okay, before I go into the audience. First off, do you have a lead capture page? Do you have something that's collecting name and email addresses? Okay, the reason why I ask you that is this is a form that you literally, everybody's seen it, okay? And there's some newer ones that are out there that if you guys want, I'll make some recommendations. I just need to, I need feedback from you is really what I need. The second is, are you on social media? Okay, folks, notice I'm not saying do you have a website, because, folks, I don't necessarily believe you have to have one. If you're willing to invest in the, one, having a URL, two, having hosting, having an SSL certificate, do you need it? No. But Google has recently come out and said that, it's going to help you in the search rankings, and you don't need those. But if you're not willing to make that investment, hey, that's okay as well. So that's why I didn't mention that. But if you have a lead capture page, again, that's gonna really that's where you can buy that URL, and you can literally, if you got to get hosting, then again, this is what it's going to cost you. I mean, you can get some cheap hosting, $3 to $4 a month, or $8, $9 a month, and get a good domain name. And the odd part about this is, folks, a lot of people don't do this. You know why I say that? Because I was that guy. When I first started online, I didn't collect names and email addresses. And I know this maybe it might sound foolish to all of you who are going to watch this and think, man, who is this guy? Why should I listen to him? Well, I've made every mistake you shouldn't make. I did, like I told you, I did traditional web development, and I was ranking, folks. I was getting first page rankings. I was getting more rankings than you could shake a stick at. Something I'm actually pretty good at, as I found out through the years, is doing SEO kind of stuff. What does SEO mean? That means, hey, are you getting to the top of the search engines? Are you being found in the search engines? That's what I know how to do, and I didn't realize that was something that was a skill until I got hacked. The second thing I realized, I wasn't collecting a name and email address. I know that sounds really stupid, but folks, I got swindled. I made a lot of bad decisions, and I just didn't know about that. So that's why I lead off with, are you collecting names and email addresses? Okay, very important. So if you're not doing that, something you should consider. And if not, remember, I can help you with that. The second thing is social media. Folks, it doesn't matter what store, what brand, what you're looking to do. If you're not on a Facebook fan page, if you're not on Pinterest, you're not on Instagram, you're not on Twitter, you're not on YouTube, and these are what I consider my big five. Okay, they're the big five. There are a couple others out there. What are the others? The Google Pluses of the world. Google Plus, you should be paying attention to. Notice I said Instagram, Rebel Mouse, folks. If you've never heard of Rebel Mouse, if you need more customers, that is an emerging social network. There's over 2 million active users a day on that, and it's one that combines all of those together, the Pinterests, the YouTubes, the Twitters, and all that. That's a very, very good resource. I highly recommend that you use that. So, again, social media. Are you using it? Are you using it to your advantage? Me, right now, I'm using a couple social media avenues to my advantage. I'm using it to not only get traffic, but I'm doing it to do traditional SEO. Okay, and again, because for me, I need more customers, I need more business, and I'm looking to tell everybody in the Richmond, Virginia area about my services. So this is why I do stuff like this. Okay, so lead capture, social media. The third are videos, folks. I have proven this time in and time out and time in and time out. It is something that if you learn how to find your voice, you don't have to get on the screen and show your face like I'm doing right now. Sometimes, like right now, I'm in a button-down shirt, my hair's combed. If you watch a couple of my other ones, the other day I did one right after I got out of a shower. I wear my hat normally, and I sit in my chair. If you look before, I was doing it with my whiteboard behind me, and obviously a little different setup where I'm at now. But if you're not doing videos, if you're not introducing yourself, folks, that's a great way to literally convey your message. To me, you're actually able to see my face, so it don't matter who you are, where you're at in the world right now, you can see, hey, what are my facial expressions? What is it that I'm saying? Am I conveying that properly? And you can actually see my face while I'm talking to you. Okay, so that's the third, and then, like I said, fourth, folks, a mobile app. Okay, I drill this home, and I'm gonna drill this home again, folks. One of the things, and someone asked me what I do. they ask me, I tell them that I make mobile apps for business. Okay, and I don't personally make them. I have a development team behind me that I'm partnered with one of the world's largest provider of mobile. He's a huge mobile app maker that I was invited to be a reseller. So I'm a reseller for mobile apps. Do I personally develop apps? No, I used another program a few years ago that I developed apps. It's just not something that I primarily do. I'd rather tell you about it, give you a good price on it, and let a team of these are the teams that they're making the NFL's apps, folks. I mean, I'm literally partnered with a huge mobile app developer, which is really outstanding to note. So if you're looking for a mobile app, folks, there's nothing better for your business. If you need more customers, need more business, there is bar none. I'm going to tell you right now, bar none. There is no better resource for your business in a mobile app for your business that brands you on your customers' cell phones. You're able to interact with them. They can do one push of a button, they're on the phone with you. One push of a button, they're getting GPS directions to your location. And on your end, as a customer, as a business owner, one push of a button in your message, and you're sending out a push notification to everybody that has your app on there. And what is an app? Just so that we're crystal clear, and I'm going to show you just what's on mine real quick, because a lot of people get caught up and think that and that these things are just really expensive. Look at this right here, folks. All those that you see all those. Those kind of things. Those are apps. Those are apps right there. Okay, and you can have your business branded on your customer cell phones, folks. If you need more customers, put it to you like this. Think of it like this. Just for a second. Just imagine this is what a mobile app does for your business. If you could be standing in this stream that's this wide, okay, and you're able to throw a net over that stream, and all the fish that come down that are collected in your net, and then when you're ready to pull a fish out, you can pull 97% of those fish out to eat or whatever the case, or to feed your family, feed your tribe, feed your community. Folks, that's like having a mobile app. All right, it's like literally you're being able to say, hey, this is my app here, download it on the iTunes or the Google Play Store, and literally I'll send you my mobile coupons, I'll send you my mobile specials. So if you need customers, you need more business, you need your customers to have the best really the interaction with your business. Why force them to go find you online and Google you and do all this other stuff? You don't have to. You can literally, while they're in, you give them, hey, take advantage of our mobile only special. We'll give you $3 off, $5 off of your meal tonight and your drinks. Who's not going to take a discount? Boom, they're going to download it. They're going to be there, and every time they come in, they use your mobile app in your store. Do you think that's going to establish brand loyalty? Yes. And then, last but not least, is the book. I use it as a like I said, I'm finishing up one that talks about all these things I'm telling you about right now, essentially, and goes a little bit more in depth, tells a little bit more about my story, and then really gives you some insight. And I talk a lot more in depth to give some illustrations, things like that. And I call that the ultimate business card, because I'll show you. Actually, show you right now. I'll show you my business card. See this right here? That's my business card. I'm monetizable. See the QR code? Both sides. Somebody wants to use the QR code and read it. You can download that. You can download the apps that I have, but that's a traditional business card. Most people they're so small and things like that, people lose them, people misplace them, and it's something, even though I still use it, I'm actually going to more of traditional, what I call ultimate business card approach, where when I go and I meet with a client, I'm going to hand them a book and say, hey, this is what I can help you with. That's going to lend a little bit more authority to what I'm saying, and it's what you can do if you need more customers. Here's what having a book for you can do. Okay, say you're a restaurant owner and you make let's just say you're a pizzeria, and you make 30 different kinds of pizzas, and you document that. You go through, you're making it anyway, but you take some pictures, you document the process, and literally say somebody wants to actually get your pizza. They want to make your pizza, or attempt to make your pizza. You got to remember, your method's always going to be best, because it's your, even though it's your directions, it's your recipes. People are going to still, not going to be able to do it as good as you are, just because you're the expert. You just remember that. So they come in and say, hey, pick up our book, our physical copy book, for $6, $6.97, and get all of our recipes. So not only are they coming in, they're interacting with your actual business, and they're buying your book. So that's helping you make money on top of that. If you need more customers, that lends to your overall branding, okay? That lends to your overall authority. Huge, 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 okay? So that's some of the 5 best things that I'm going to talk about, and that I highly recommend. That if, again, lead capture page, meaning collecting names and email addresses, social media, doing YouTube videos or video. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It could be Vimeo. It could be MetaCafe. It can be Hulu. There's a lot of video sharing sites out there that get a lot of results. Although YouTube is the #1 in the world, there are a lot of others that have a big community in them, and you need to take them serious as well. Are you doing a mobile app, and do you have an actual do you have a book? Do you have a physical book? Do you have a digital book? And again, these are ways that you can monetize your business and give people more opportunities to buy your expertise, okay? That works for, it doesn't matter what you're in. Everything that I'm talking about here, that doesn't matter if you're a restaurant owner, you're a barbershop owner, you're a financial advisor, you're a speaker, you're a counselor, you're a real estate agent, you're a broker, you own a wedding gown shop. Again, I can go on and on. Where you're a dentist, you're a doctor. It doesn't matter, folks. If you need more customers and you want more customers and you need more business, these 5 things I'm talking about are second to none. They will help you build your business. They'll help you build your brand. And if you do all these cohesively, then you're just going to establish an overall presence online, which is great. Which leads me now to, who's your audience? Okay. Yesterday I did a video called Free Keyword Research Demographics and Demographics Review. If not, don't worry about it. There's a free resource I provided in there that literally you can find out keywords, you can find out your demographic and all that stuff. So what does that mean? Okay, who's your avatar? And I'm not talking about the James Cameron film Avatar. What is your avatar? So if you own a pizzeria, okay, and I'm going to use that example for some reason. I'm going to talk about pizzerias. And what is your age range of people that come through the door? Have you ever surveyed them? Or do you know who that is? So that's the first thing. The second thing is, what's their level of education? Okay, are they high school graduates? Are they college graduates? Excuse me. Are they, getting their masters? Do they have a PhD? So, again, why is that important? It matters. It really does matter. It matters if you're doing pay-per-click. And the third is, what's their salary? What do these people make a year? That's important, folks. I mean, one of the things I have to absolutely establish here is that if you need more customers, you need to know who your audience is. You need to know who your avatar is. And for me, when I first started, like I said, even though I was marketing online, I kind of had an idea. I didn't really know. I could tell you exactly who my target audience is right now. Okay. Believe it or not. And that's something that I highly recommend. So if you need more customers, you need to know who your audience is. And for me, again, this is where that lead capture page comes in. You really find out whether or not you have a cold market, whether you have, a hot market, or whatever the case. Are you selling physical goods? Are you selling? Are you an online marketer? Are you a or maybe you don't have a brick and mortar and you're doing traditional things like I'm doing, like, this type of thing, where I use videos. Folks, I've gone away from doing traditional web development because I don't have to. I can literally do this type of video for you right here, and wham. You're going to find me all day, all night. I'm going to get views, and whether the next person watches it or not, I'm going to be on the top slots of these pages. and I'm going to do that because I'm positioning myself to really lend to its credibility. So what does all this mean? Okay, what does all this mean? How can I help you? So if you need more customers, you need more business, and you live in the Richmond, Virginia, you live in Chesterfield, you live in Short Pump, you live in Midlothian, you live in Sandston, or wherever you live here in the Richmond, Virginia, and surrounding areas. Folks, this is what I'm telling you that I can do for you. This is what I can do to help you. One, I'm going to assess what you're doing already online. Okay, that's the first thing. Two, I'm going to find out what your budget is. I work with everybody in all budgets. Believe me, I've got everyone from nonprofit agencies to music artists to traditional businesses, and maybe what you're looking for could be social media. Maybe the next thing you're looking for is a mobile app. Maybe you're looking for a book deal. And all these things cost different. There's different costs for all of these. But if you need more customers, folks, and you need more business, you need the first thing you need to do is, as you're watching this, just contact me. I mean, the next thing is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and really. Go from there. A lot of this, like I said, I was going to do over the shoulder. You watch what I'm doing over the shoulder through the search engines. Actually, let me show you that. Since I'm there, let me show you what I did yesterday, right now. So I think this is worth mentioning. So I'm going to go ahead and do. I've gone here. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so there I go. So here I'm going to go into a incognito window. Hopefully you're seeing that. Maybe you're not here. Let's go here. Sorry about that, folks. I'm running this myself, so remind you, everything I'm doing here, I'm doing impromptu. I'm not doing invites. I'm not doing formal invites, okay? So if I get a random viewer here, I get a random viewer there that's actually watching this, it's because, hey, maybe they've seen my name, maybe they've seen ShareBeat before, maybe what I'm saying is going to be interesting. So here, let me do this just to show you. This is what I did yesterday, okay, and I'm there. All right, so free training and resources for newbies. Oops. Well, there you go. I spelled it wrong, and even so check that out. That's 37 million. So that I spelled it wrong. Look at that. Free training and resource. Let me see resources. Look at that, folks. This is yesterday, 1 day ago. See this? Look at this. Let me highlight that for you. All right, that's 1 day ago. And look at some of these sites I'm taking over. Their slots. I mean, this is huge. The BBC, folks. The BBC. I'm looking over Education Portal, Microsoft Virtual Academy. Folks, these are huge. And mind you, I'm not logged in, so you can see that right there. So that's some free training I gave yesterday. What's the next? Free LinkedIn training resources review. Look at that. 124 million results. 23 hours ago. See this? Look, 23 hours ago. Let's just take away the review. Not the top slot. Not even on the first page. No big deal. Free training. See? I just think that's pretty cool, actually, to be able to show you. Free training. Let's just do this. Just to manipulate some of the data. Free LinkedIn training resource. Look at that right there. Bam. I mean, I'm doing it for review. LinkedIn training. And I'm just showing you, like I said. Then say, let's go. Free keyword research. Demographics review. Check that out, folks. 2 million. Look at that. 1 day ago. Let's just say a resource. E-source meant resource. So you guys can see right here. These are just 1 day ago. See that right there? Let's go. Let's see. See, look at that. Free keyword research demographics resource. I mean, folks, to be able to show you that I can rank for a term in the hundreds of million or the millions. There are people that tell you, hey, I can do this, and they're ranking for a term that's like 3,000 results that gets no searches a month, or they're ranking for something. I mean, folks, this is what I'm doing. I'm taking and I'm ranking these, and I'm doing it. So let me pull back on the screen here so you can see. All right, so that's basically it. So I'm showing you from yesterday. That's visual evidence. Those are 3 tools, 3 ways that I did videos. I did videos just like I did yesterday, and I'm doing this one right now. So actually, let me check this one as I'm actually doing it. Okay, even though need more customers, business, Richmond, Virginia, a review. Look at that right there. Oh, folks, see? That's what I'm talking about right there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm telling you. This is why you need to pay attention to what I'm saying. See that right there? That's me right now. That's 37 minutes ago I started this, and I'm showing you. So let's just go and take that off. Look at that. Need more customers, business, Richmond, Virginia. See that right there, folks? That's telling you right now that, I mean, that's Richmond Craigslist. That's Indeed. That's Times Dispatch. I mean, folks, you know, when people are telling you that, hey, they can do something, and look, as I'm doing it, I'm showing you that here, 37 minutes ago, I started this, and I'm here on the top slot. Let's just say need more customers, Richmond, Virginia. Let's just see if it's doing that. Look at that. So need more customers, Richmond, Virginia right now. If I did need more customers, Richmond, Virginia review, right there. So let's just say need more business. See, this is where I'm huge into showing you real time. Look at that. Need more business, Richmond, Virginia review. Okay. Need more business, Richmond, Virginia. I'm on the first page. Folks, I'm over. That's what I'm trying to show you, okay? So if you need more customers, this is where when people say, hey, I can show you how to do this, I know how to do that, and things like that. Folks, I'm showing you right now that I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm ranking it right now. It's going to stay there, and it's going to be there. So, you know, this is exciting to me to be able to show you stuff like this because, you know, folks, I have a passion for doing this. I have a passion for helping businesses, small businesses, large businesses. It doesn't matter who you are. And I'm going to review again. One last time, I'm gonna let you go. So thanks for your time, by the way, for showing up, or if you're watching this, or and don't forget, I just started that fan page, folks. I'm not doing any type of, I'm not really even announcing that page. So I'm not doing that for likes. I'm not doing that for, you know, I'm doing that really to really share with people who want some free tips, some free information, and stuff like that. I'm going to actually be uploading all those videos that I've been doing recently, plus what I'm doing on ShareBeat to help you guys out. So, okay, in review, 1, do you have a lead capture page? Are you collecting names and email addresses? And do you have a database? Do you have an autoresponder? If you don't, folks, you're potentially leaving money on the table, okay? The second thing is, are you using social media? Are you using Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, Rebel Mouse? I mean, those are just a few. And I say Rebel Mouse. There are a couple others. You know, Tumblr. Tumblr's a big one. LinkedIn. You know, really, there's some huge traffic sources there. Even though I didn't mention those before. Are using videos. Folks, I'm showing you right now how I'm getting first page results. I'm getting first page rankings with a video. You need to be paying attention to that. That's what I can do for you as well. Not everybody has the skill to do this. Not everybody has the ability to do this. This is something that, you know, again, after I got hacked, I didn't even use video very much. I mean, I used videos here and there, every now and again, up until about 7-8 months ago, and then after that, I use them every day. Now I'm making a point that I'm doing multiple videos a day, and I'm actually getting ready to launch a YouTube course, which is pretty cool. But the other thing is I'm getting ready to start doing affiliate promotion. So what does that mean? I'm literally going to be doing affiliate. If you're needing more customers, you need more business. This is very different what I'm saying to do right now for videos than what I recommend for you. With me, if I say, and I came to your business today, like I literally after I do a couple of these videos, I'm going to go meet a couple business owners here local, speak to them, and literally, just kind of go from there. Because again, what I do is what I'm realizing. The things I'm sharing with you, a lot of people just don't know how to do, and a lot of people aren't in your face about it like I am. It's like I'm not any better than you. I'm not any better than any of you. I've stayed dedicated to doing this, and I love doing this. I actually have really a passion for doing this, and is why I'm actually going about doing these videos like that. Because one, it's free. Two, I don't mind telling you and training you. I don't mind exposing my secrets. And three, hey, you can use a little bit more. And hey, maybe when you see me, it lends a little bit more leverage to what it is I can do to help your business. Because that's ultimately what I'm looking to do, is to get more business as a result. To me, I'm trying to help as many businesses succeed online as I possibly can. That is my absolute mission. Because, like I said, folks, and I'm getting back to, so the reason why I got swindled when I first started, and I spent more money than I absolutely had to, and I don't want anybody to ever have to do that again, okay? So I paid enough prices for all of us. So that was the third, videos, okay? Fourth is a mobile app for your business. And folks, that really should be first. It's a little bit more costly, but then I ask you, okay, have you paid for a radio advertisement? Have you paid for a TV commercial? Have you paid for flyers? Folks, more than likely you're paying more for that marketing resource than you would for a mobile app. That I'm almost assuring you of. And it's gonna lend itself to building more business and a broader reach for you. And last, but certainly not least, and the fifth is a book. Like I said, I used the restaurant example of recipes. Folks, just think of it like this, okay? Maybe you're a lawyer, say you're a lawyer, and let's just say you put a book out there in ways to actually, some of the things that you can help, prospective clients with, or whatever your high dollar item is. Think about that. You hand that to somebody, they read your book, next thing you know, they're retaining your services. Hey, maybe they want a will done. That's extra money. Maybe they need to retain you for something else. That's extra money. For the one time of you doing that book, it's a huge way to actually get more customers and more services just from doing it one time. And again, I have 2 books right now that are in final edit right now that I'm literally putting it out there. So. Okay, so hopefully I've done my part to tell you a little bit more about needing more customers, and need more business, folks. Again, I know it sounds vague. I know it seems like, okay, I don't know very many people that just give this information away openly. I just don't. And believe me, I do marketing. I attend people's webinars, and I'm in mastermind groups. I'm in a lot of these things. I don't know very many people that are just going to openly give you what you need. And I talk to you. One of my biggest selling points on my videos is this. You can see my face, so you can see I'm live. The second thing is I show you live, that I know what I'm talking about and I can show and prove. A lot of people don't do that. The thing I don't talk about here is earnings and things like that, because one, you're not me, okay? That's the first thing. And the second thing is, if I shared some of the things I'm doing with you, you guys are all just going to swamp it, and you're going to take it away. I mean, so, again, I could do consultations with you guys, figure out what's best for your business, where to find other products, other services, where to actually find these. But, my biggest thing is I'm looking to get my name out here. I'm looking to brand ShareBeat. I'm looking for you all to see me and know that I do have a bit of expertise that I can actually help the Richmond, Virginia, and surrounding area. Because, folks, that's what I have a passion of doing. And for me, I'm not what you would consider a salesman. Believe it or not, even though I can have passion and do this types of things with you, when it comes to actually what I consider sales type stuff, I'm not good at that at all. I'm good at telling you like it is. Hey, you make an informed decision. Let's do some business. But I'm not one that I don't feel like I should have to sell you. If I can prove what I know how to do, I can do. If I can do it for myself, what makes you think I can't do it for you? And I'm targeting everything. I'm targeting broad niches. A lot of you businesses, realistically, you just need a couple added steps in here, and it'll take you to the next level. All right, guys, so thanks for joining me. Thanks for taking the time and checking this out. The next video I'm going to do today, which is for a lot of you who are, probably interested and want to check that out, is I'm literally everybody that bought my my Udemy course, and let me show you that real quick. Okay, easy how to Facebook fan pages training. That right there, folks. That's just everybody that's actually bought this. I'm actually going to do a training for all you guys. I'm going to announce it, and you guys can actually pick it up and get some free tips in there. So everybody, that if you didn't pick it up, what I'll do for everybody here who's watching this. Let me just, so you guys know that I'm not kidding around. Everybody that's watching this right now, if you contact me and you give me the code FB ShareBeat September. Okay, here's the code. Again, I'm going to say it one last time. FB ShareBeat September. And you tell me that code, what I'll do is I will give you, I'll actually give you, I was kind of back and forth with how I want to do this. I offer that Facebook course for $97. If you give me that code and you follow up with me, I'll take $90 off today, and I'll give it to you for $7. Plus, I'll give you some of the other Facebook training I'm actually going to do today, because I did nothing about monetizing the Facebook. I never did anything about really, how to go about, promoting the post and doing pay-per-click and things like that. For those of you that use that code, excuse me, remember, it's one last time, FB ShareBeat September. If you do that, I'll take $90 off today. I'll give you my course for $7. I'm taking all the risk here. Again, I want to give you something of value. That's over 4.5 hours of training for Facebook. It's just purely Facebook training. You do that, I'm going to give you access in that course. I'm going to give you access to some Facebook, how to promote your posts and things like that, especially if you have a budget. So, all right, guys. So, thank you so much. Hopefully, all of you that are needing more customers and need more business here in the Richmond, Virginia area, hopefully, I've given you kind of a snapshot of what I know how to do. I showed you what I did yesterday as proof that, hey, I know what I'm doing, and I'd be glad to do it for you. And the third thing, and certainly last, but certainly not least, is the 5 things that I'm going to recommend. Is one last time I'm going to go through it. The first is a lead capture page. Folks, if you're not collecting names and email addresses, you don't really know who your audience is, and you can never, no matter if your business goes away, learn from me, learn from my mistakes. When I got hacked, I wasn't collecting names and email addresses, and I know, as silly as that sounds, as all these rankings and all this money I was making money without a list. That's the crazy part about that. Make sure you're collecting names and email addresses, because when you do that, you can always follow up with these customers. You can always get more business. You can always sell more products to them. 2, Facebook. Establish yourself on, the Facebook, the Pinterest, the YouTube, the Google+, the Twitter, the Instagrams, the Rebel Mouses, the Tumblrs of the world. And there's more, folks, but some of these are just, you don't want to ignore these, all right? Those are some great social media-based properties that you should be using in your business right now. The third is use videos like this. If you don't want to do an over-the-shoulder video, just put them out there, folks. As I'm learning with this, I get people saying, "Hey, man, you're a pro at this." I never even considered myself even a pro. I just thought that, hey, I guess the light bulb clicked off. I did some things over there in Dallas Fort Worth, and I kid you not, people were finding me for videos I was doing. People are still calling me for videos I did, 6, 7, 8 months ago, which is pretty cool. So that is pretty neat to be found that way, and that's why I'm passing that information on to you guys. The fourth is a mobile app, folks. That is, in my opinion, is bar none the best marketing resource you can provide. If you need more customers, need more business, folks, it doesn't matter where you go. You always have your cell phone, right? And let's just say somebody says, "Hey, what do you do?" "Hey, this is what I do," and you show them. Like with me, anytime somebody asks me, I kid you not, this is what I do. When somebody asks me, "Hey, what do you do?" I point at my app. That's what I do. You can't see my logo and all that stuff. That's what I do. You know, that's what I do. I make mobile apps for business, and people, I kid you not, people look at me with this kind of like deer to headlight look, and it's okay, because people, it's like Steve Jobs says, people don't know what they want until you tell them. And I'm telling you right now, there's no better marketing resource than a mobile app for your business. And last but certainly not least is a book. You can do a digital, you can do an audio book, and you can do a physical book. You can monetize all three of them. And like I gave you examples, folks, literally, okay, please take this to mind. Take this to heart. It doesn't matter what your expertise is. If you handed somebody a book versus a business card, which one do you think that they're going to remember the most? They're going to remember the book. Okay? So, all right. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you learned a little bit about needing more customers and needing more business here in Richmond, Virginia area, surrounding area. Again, I live in Chesterfield, folks. I love talking to businesses. I've gotten some interesting responses since I've been here, but I'm looking to get better responses as a result. But a lot of people, I guess, are intimidated by technology. It's something I now am no longer a technophobe. I have embraced it, and now I can speak with a high degree of certainty on all this stuff. So hopefully that answers some of your questions. Hopefully that allows you to, and I know I didn't give you a whole lot of examples except for the videos that I did yesterday, but that's it in itself. I'm giving you some real-time examples. Like I said, I'm ranking for this very video right now, and hey, I would love to help you. Don't hesitate to contact me. And remember, hey, I'm giving you guys off $90 off my Facebook course, and I'm going to give you some free training. I'm actually going to be doing that here probably in an hour or two, and I'm going to actually schedule it there with them. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for you taking your time to watch this. And like I said, if there's anything I can do to help you, please contact me, friend request me, follow me on my circles. But the first thing that I'm asking, like this video, and subscribe to the channel, because when you do, you get all these videos that I do, and it's a great resource to have. All right, thank you so much, guys. You guys have a great day. Oh, and one last thing, and like I said, 2 years ago when I got hacked, it forced me to figure out what my why was. My why is to educate a macro community that funds a micro community that feeds a community. Sorry, folks. Blinking there. So what that means is, as many of you that I can educate to help you make some money, you're gonna fund your micro community. That could be your children's schools, booster clubs, helping somebody out that needs something, maybe donating a little bit more. And then when you're able to help them, they're able to maybe get that leg up, and maybe they're needing that help. And then once they actually take that leg up and they go to the next level, then the overall community just gets better as a whole, and it all starts with the education that like these. So thank you so much, folks. Don't hesitate to contact me. I would love to work with. Like I said, I work with all businesses. I work with all of you, no matter what your budget, no matter what your you have going on. I can help you for sure. So thank you so much. You guys have a great one, and thanks for stopping by and watching this video. Have a great day.